and it is really strange. We have to imagine with that end scene of the film, with the shootout, is that every single shot, we never had that place locked off. Like if you're a big budget film, you could close down the street. There's not a single shot in that film where the other side of the cameras there isn't a lot of old ladies and school children watching. And when it cuts together, like everybody's gone, but there's like, it's just so weird to think about kind of filming that, and when you cut it together it looks like nobody else is there apart from the actors. But there was always like school children and old ladies, and so whenever Nick Frost would say, you know, yeah motherfucker, he'd say afterwards, it's pretty. Also that supermarket, I used to work at that very supermarket. I was a stocker, and I that's creepy. Hello? Yeah, so I worked in the supermarket, and then one of the inspirations of the script was that my boss, whose name was Mr. Stockwell, who the Skinner character is based on, sadly is no longer with us, but he was a Freemason, and he managed to be the least secretive Freemason in the world. In that he would drop it into conversation without, he was so like proud of the fact he was like one of the head Freemasons, and he would drop it into normal conversation where he'd just be sort of buzzing around and just kind of go, whilst you're working, going, can't stay late tonight because the old Wednesday meeting. Can't really talk about it, but Wednesday meeting at the Star Hotel, so can't talk about it obviously. And he just kind of keep going on about it, and I just imagined, and one of the inspirations for the thing is that, you know, things like kind of like lodges and, you know, sort of Knights of Templar and Freemasons have all this kind of ceremony and...
You're a ventriloquist too?
Okay. So they would have, you know, like the Knights of Templar and Freemasonry would be like born of blood, all this like years of like, you know, turbulent history. And you know that now people would sit around the table and talk like this and talk about different kind of, you know, planning commissions and extensions and stuff. So I just thought that the Freemasons were probably really boring when you got down to it. Yeah. You agree. But also the guy that Timothy Dalton's character is based on, he was very sort of, I worked at that supermarket for 5 years on and off on my Saturdays and summer holidays, and when I first started making like amateur films, and he used to let me take time off to do stuff, and he was really, really supportive. However, there was one time I remember I had to clean up vomit like by the aisles, by the sort of the registers, and like I've been making some films and I had some things on TV, and like whilst I was cleaning up this vomit in my grey uniform, exactly like those fruit guys, cleaning up this vomit, and he walked past, said really loud, he said, "He's not in Hollywood yet, is he?" So that will never leave me. So it's very nostalgic, and that's a crazy, like over the top cop film, but it's actually very close to me. First question, I can't see.